Okay, so one last topic is remaining in our data dictionary chapter. Just give me one second.
Mhm.
Any questions, guys? Anyone till now?
No.
Or did you all gone through this? Tried this? Try to create it by yourself?
Yes, I'm trying it.
Good, great, great. So now there is a concept called database utility. Database utility here. So what is this database utility? Huh? What is this database utility? So to understand this, let me explain something. If you all recall, whenever we are creating any object, we are creating, whenever we are creating any database objects, yeah, what we do there? We go for three options, control plus F, or mainly two option, control plus F2, or better control plus S, and the next one that we have is control plus F3. What happens when we do this? Everyone, what happens when we do this?
Yeah. Object is
It
getting saved and active.
it is saved, right? But what does it means? Where it is saved and where it is activated? What is happening when it is getting activated? Have you all tried to find it out? So, guys, whenever we are going for creation of any of the database object, two things we are focused. One is control plus S, that is save option. For any of our buttons, we are saving it, right? And another one is activation. Another one is activation, which is control plus F3. So let's come to this thing. Whenever we are saving it, we are saving any object or any database object that we have created till now in SAP system, then it gets saved in ABAP package. The package that you have created, it gets saved there. Yeah, it gets saved in ABAP package. But what happens here in this one? This is your ABAP package. Your ABAP package on application layer. On the application layer. It is not saved inside the HANA. It is not saved inside the HANA. Then what happens when we activate it? So when we are activating it, activating the database object, then a runtime object is created, and that object gets stored in HANA. HANA is our database, correct? So that object gets stored in HANA. This is your runtime component. Let me just show you right now. Please don't focus on that part. I will just show you how that table is saved that we have created. So I'll show the HANA access directly to you. Yeah. So let me just bring my table name. Mm, this one. This is our table, correct? Let me just show you how this runtime object is generated here. So we will come to HANA part in detail in the upcoming period. Right now, just for knowledge, let me just show you. See this. Guys, this is your table. This is how this runtime object is generated, and it is saved inside your HANA DB. Correct? It is saved inside your HANA DB. So let's understand the situation. What has happened here? Suppose now my client is saying that yes, perfect, you have created a table, but I want to change the length of this manager. You have passed here character 30, but now I want to change the length of the manager. How we will change it? Everyone, how we are going to change this? So let's suppose,
In
yeah, tell me.
in domain we used to do, right, at first.
Yes. So my client is asking to change the length of the field or column, whatever you say it. So what we are going to do, we will go to domain, right? And we will change it. See what is going to happen when you are going to change some component of a already activated object. So let's go inside it, manager, domain, and this is your character 30. I will open it, and let's say I'm making it 25, and I will activate it. Save, activate it. See the message, guys. Everyone read it. The dependent structures and tables are adjusted. The dependent structures and tables are adjusted. Can you see this?
Yes.
Right? So if I will try to continue, it is going to give me an error here. See, error occurred. See this. Structure change at the field level of our employee table that we had created. Why this error is coming? Why error here? Think about it. So what is happening? Already when say we saved it, one object is there in ABAP, correct? On the ABAP application layer. Second one that we can see, another object in HANA, and both of them are in synchronous with each other, correct? Whatever, with each other, right? That is why our system is working perfectly fine. I can say this. Our system is working perfectly fine. This is happening here, right? But now I changed it. But now I changed the object at application layer. And when we are activating it, so what we are doing here now, when we are activating it, the system is trying to map it with our object which is there in HANA. So both of them are different, yes or no? Both of them are different, right? So when we change the data on the application layer, and now we are trying to activate it. Can I say this? The system is mapping both of them, both the object, but both of them are different now, resulting into a error. Correct? Sony, is it correct?
Yes.
So how we are going to do this? So now the resolution or the solution of this problem is we will have to forcefully, what we are going to do, we will have to forcefully modify the content of the HANA layer also. Then they will be in sync, and then they will work in a better manner. This is the only way possible. So that's where your database utility comes into the picture. That's where your database utility comes into the picture. What is database utility? Database utility is like an interface. Utility is the interface. Yeah, it is the interface between the ABAP dictionary and the HANA DB. Or better, I will write it database. It's like an interface. And what is the purpose of it? The purpose of this database utility is to edit the database object. Edit the database object. So again, this is a section. SAP has created a separate section for it. We can go to SE14 C code to use this. SE14, another transaction code. We'll have to remember it. Yeah. So we can go to SE14 transaction code and we will be able to edit the database objects. Edit the database object. How we are going to do this? Just see this part. /OSE14. See this table name. What is the where the problem is arising? We can check the error. The problem is arising in the table. So I will go to table. I will open it in edit mode. And if you see, scroll it down, you see there is an option of activate and adjust database plus, and you see here, you see the status, the table is partially active. We tried to activate it, but it was not saved and activated here. That's why this section is very, very crucial. It's very, very important. Please ensure, please be careful here. Otherwise, you might will lose all the data. All the data from the table. This is another thing here. You lose all the data in the table. You see, if by mistake I select this radio button, delete data, my table will be empty. So here I will go for activate and adjust database along with this persist data, and I will click on this. Yes. And forcefully I will adjust it inside the table. Now it's there, table is active and it exists in the database. So let's go back to our domain and let's see the problem. I will activate this domain now. See, there is no error. Now only warning is there. Our object activated. Everyone, do you understand the use of this database utility? Are you all getting this?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So it is like an interface which is going to help us to edit our database objects. Whenever we have to edit our database object, we are going to use this. Okay. There is one more topic left, which is TMG event, but that will require some knowledge of ABAP programming here. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are now.
Hello. Yeah, I'm saying like there is one more concept left, but that will require some knowledge of ABAP programming. So we will come to that part once the programming part will be done. Okay. So with this, our very first chapter ends here. Data dictionary. If there is any question, you can ask it right now. Any kind of question. Everyone, is it okay? Prasanna, Vaishnavi, Sony, any questions? Do you have?
No, Raj. No.
Yeah, and all right, till now this is okay, right? So with this, let's move on to our programming part. Okay, Prasanna, what do you know about this word here, ABAP programming?
I know the full form Advanced Business Application Programming Language.
Okay, okay, let
And
me write for
one
you.
more thing, it is the language which is built by SAP
Okay,
to build its application.
build its application. That's great. A
Yeah.
normal definition we can give it here. So ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming. What else we can say? ABAP is the programming language of SAP, and all the screens that we see in our SAP GUI has been created by this programming language, correct? You can check it. Just go to System, Status, and in the backend you are going to see your program name. Let's see, system is loading. Okay, just check it. System, Status. You'll see there is a program name. Go for it. Includes are there. We will understand slowly what is the use of it. But see, data definition, correct? Yeah. Some other thing is there. Some perform, something, some title. Lots of things are there, right? So this is the programming part, which we are going to discuss from now on. We will understand the basics and everything and how to create a complex kind of situation also. So ABAP is the programming language of SAP. All the screens that we see in our SAP GUI has been created by this programming language. Now the question is, what we need for any programming language? What we need for any programming language? If I have to write any programming or any program anywhere, what we need?
Compiler and debugger.
Compiler will be needed, debugger will be needed, any other thing? Or can I say editor will be needed, which is going to provide everything, this compiler
Yes.
and debugger. We will need the runtime environment. Without it, how you are going to execute it? Let's write also write the compiler and debugger. Okay. Editor. What is the use of a editor? We
To
can
write
write and
code.
edit the to write and edit the code, correct? Runtime environment. This provides the necessary components for the execution of the code, correct? Yeah. And they are for compilation, like testing whether the code is okay or not. And then debugging, very interesting word, debugging, so that as a developer, we can check how the program is behaving. The program is behaving. This is the thing here. Editor, runtime environment, and compiler and debugger. So where we are going to see the editor, SAP has created ABAP editor in the SAP GUI, which we can use it. SAP GUI here. SAP has created ABAP editor in the SAP GUI, and the transaction code for it is SE38. SE38. So if you check this part, if you go to SE38 here, you see ABAP editor will be there. Yeah, ABAP editor will be there, which we are going to use to write the code. Then runtime environment. Guys, ABAP is not a open source programming language. Not a open source programming language. So you cannot use it at any other place. You cannot use it at any other place. Instead, you will have to write it only inside the SAP environments if you want to execute it. Okay. So the runtime environment needed for the ABAP code is provided by the ABAP application layer. Is provided by the ABAP application layer. Yeah, this is the thing here. Are you all getting this? So where we are going to write our code in our SE38 ABAP editor section, and ABAP application layer is going to provide you the necessary runtime environment. Compiler and debugger will be definitely there. We will going to check that. Yeah. So let's start with our very first program. Again, we all know whenever we are writing any custom or user defined program, it will always start with either Z or Y. It's totally up to you. You see here, lots of either programs are there also. So Z first, our I will give the program name here. Let's say our morning batch 8 to 9 ABAP program. Create it. I will pass a title here. So first ABAP program. Then the program type, we will discuss it. Right now, we will just pass it executable program. Let's click on save button. It will ask for our package. So I'll pass our package. I will go for save. And then I will also select the request, this one that we have created, and save it. This is our program section. Very interesting. This is our program section here. So if you check this program, the very first line here, the very first 5 lines, if you check, something we can see they are starting with star sign, right? And then something has been written. But if we check them, they are in gray color. This one is in black color. This one is in blue color. There is a full stop here, right? So what is this all first 5 lines? They are the comments. They are the comments here. Another word coming into picture. What is a comment? What is a comments? So comments are given by the developer so that anyone can understand what is the why we have written this program. Written, let's say, this line of code. This is the use of comment. Yeah. Also, comments are always ignored by the compiler. Yeah. So it will not increase the load on the application layer. This is another benefit of it. So it's only to increase the readability of the program. So its purpose is to increase the readability of the code comments. So here two ways are there for the comment in ABAP. Now let's come to our programming. In ABAP, star is used to give a full line comment, and double quotes is used to give a half line comment, I can say, of comment. Yeah, just see this part. So suppose I want to write a comment here. So I've written, hello, my name is Amrit Raj. I am the ABAP developer. So this is a comment. But something, let's say I've written something here, some code. We will come to that, don't worry. Some code I have written here. And if it is there, some code I have written here. And then I'm writing a comment here. Let's say if statement. So this will become a half line comment, right? So this can also be, this can also be needed sometime, right? So two ways of comments are there. Either you can directly start with star directly from start of the line. It will become a full line comment. You can write anything here. And then suppose if you want to write something in the medium part or after writing some code, then you can use double quotes here. Then you can use double quotes here to give a comment. Correct? Then you can use double quotes here to give a comment. Yeah, you can use double quotes. So also one more feature SAP is saying, suppose you want to select some line of code and you want to comment them. Like suppose I have selected these three lines and I want to comment them together. So you can go for a shortcut key, control plus comma. You see automatically it will add the star here. Control plus comma, control plus comma, control plus comma. So two more things are important here. Control plus comma used for selecting and commenting multiple lines. Yeah. And then we have control plus full stop, which is used for uncommenting multiple selected lines. This is the thing, guys, here. So if you go there, control plus full stop, you see automatically the star is getting removed. Correct? Don't worry, I will discuss everything in detail. Right now, only comments. Are you getting this? Everyone, what is the use of comment? Sony, are you getting this? Vaishnavi, Prasanna, are you getting this? Right?
Yes.
Raj, we
So
need to mention only one star.
Yeah,
One
only
line.
it's totally up to, if the line is getting started with a star, then it will become comment. Now, if you want to add multiple star, it's totally up to you. There is no need of it. But
Okay.
if the line is starting with a star, then it will become a comment, full line comment. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
great. Uh, Now let's remove this. So I can say the very first line is they have definitely given it as a comment, right? First 5 lines. Then focus on the sixth one. There is a blue word if you check this, and it is report. Then we have this, I think this is a program name that we have given, right? So report our program name and full stop. This is the thing, right? What is a report? Another question. Prasanna, what is a report? You are a basis developer. You are a basis consultant. What is a report?
Sorry, Amrit, can you just repeat?
What is a report?
In what context you are asking?
In SAP context, I am asking.
I don't know, Amrit.
Okay, no problem. Vaishnavi, do you have any idea on this?
No, Amrit.
No? Okay. So we created a program, right? If you focus on this, we created a program. What we see here, it has written report word, right? Report are the executable program. Very interesting. Everybody is always confused here. So report are the executable program in ABAP. Whenever you hear report word, they are executable program. That is, I should write here. That is, we can click on execute button and we will be getting some output. They are executable program. Don't go for the English word report. This is not a report here. They are executable program in SAP system. So something if I have written here, suppose something I'm writing, very first learning session of learning session of ABAP programming. If something I have written, I will activate it. And if I'm clicking on this execute button, F8, you see I'm getting this output. Yeah. So what is a report? Report is the executable program in SAP system. We can click on execute button and it will return us some output. Yeah. Then if you focus either on this sixth line or ninth line, whatever I've written, if you check, it is starting with some words and then it is ending with either full stop. Correct? It is ending with full stop. Yes or no? If you check on this,
Yes.
right? So this is another thing you need to understand in ABAP programming. Statement. Now this is an English word again. What is a statement? Statement. A statement is a group of words, correct? That always ends with a period. That is full stop. A statement is a group of words. In ABAP programming, everything we write will always be a statement. Everything. You are going to only write statements here. So let me show you some standard codes so that you can relate it. Let me just show some of the standard codes to you. See this. Everyone, I'm zooming it. Just focus on it. Starting with some blue color, then we have something in green color, this black color, and then the full stop is there. See this if full stop. So it is a statement. This is a statement. This is a statement. Correct? Everything is a statement here. Everything is a statement, right? Then what you see? Keywords. What is a keyword? Predefined words given by SAP. Will always be in blue color. Will always be in blue color. So if you are seeing something here in blue color, it simply means it is a predefined word, or it is called as a keyword, which has been given by SAP for our use case so that we can learn this programming easily. Yeah. Rest, everything will be in black color. Black color. Yeah. Text are always written in single quotes. That is this one. Hello. Like this flow. Texts are always written in single quotes and they appear in green color. So you see this part, single quotes, we have written a text which we have printed. They are appearing here in green color. Now will you all be able to distinguish? If you check the standard program here, all these things are in green black color. This one is in blue color, so it is a keyword. This is a text. You can see here it is in single quotes. Correct? Getting this, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, Amrit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So also lots of features of this ABAP editor are there. Just so see this part. Display or change. You can change the object in display or change mode. Control plus F2 is there. Activate button is there. Control plus F3. The program is also a object. So we are required to go through, follow these two steps, control plus F2 and control plus F3 to activate it. Executable button is there, or you can go for shortcut key F8 directly. Yeah. This is there to check whether wherever this program is used. We will come to that part later on. If you want to take this program to SEAT, which is our object navigator, you can click on this button. It will take you to SEAT. This is the SEAT section. We will come to that part slowly. Right now, just an overview of everything. Debugging part is also there. Yeah. Debugging part is also there. Correct? Debugging part is also there. Then we have another interesting tool called Pretty Printer. Pretty Printer. What is the use of this Pretty Printer? It is used to format the ABAP code. Format the ABAP code simply means gives a proper orientation of the ABAP code. It increases the reusability, not reusability, sorry, readability of the ABAP code. What it does, it increases the readability of the ABAP code. So if you see this, suppose I'm writing some code. Don't go for coding part right now, just an overview of everything. So suppose I have written here if name hello and if this is a code I have written and there is a pretty printer option. I clicked on it. What happened? Can you see everything turned into capital letters? Also, a indentation came here in between at line 11. What it is showing? This indentation, the space before right statement, is saying that this right statement has been written between the if, yes or no, between the if, yes or no. Can you see this? Right? So pretty printer is increasing the readability. It formats the code. If you want to change its setting, let's see the magic. I will go for not go to utilities settings. You will see there is an option of pretty printer. And at this moment, I have allowed the indentation. So let's say I'm removing it and I will click on OK button. Now, even if I will click on pretty printer, there will not be any indentation. You see, there is not any indentation. I'm clicking on pretty printer. No space is coming. So you can, based on your choice, you can give the setting of your pretty printer in your programming. I will give the indentation here and I will come to this. Now see, automatically the space is coming here. Correct? This capital and small letters, this also you can change. Pretty printer. You see, convert uppercase or lowercase. At this moment, I have given uppercase. Now I am marking lowercase. See what is happening here. I will click on pretty printer. Everything turned into lowercase. So it is the setting based on the developer choice. I prefer this indentation and uppercase. So I have given this. Now it's totally up to you which one you want to prefer. You can change it according to your requirement.
Amrit, one question. This
Yes.
language is not case sensitive, right?
Yes. One thing I have not written. Let me just write it. So ABAP programming is not case sensitive. So better I should write it. Unlike Java, ABAP is not case sensitive. One more interesting thing I will write. What they have done when SAP wanted to develop the their own programming language, they took some features. They took the object-oriented feature of Java. Also, lots of features they have taken off. Slowly, we will understand. And they took the SQL capability to communicate with the database. They created their own programming language, which we call ABAP. So ABAP is nothing. I can define it. It has the feature of Java or C++ plus SQL, structured query language to communicate with the database. We'll come to that part, don't worry. Everything we are going to break it down in detail and easily we will understand it. Are you all okay? Are you all clear with this overview part of ABAP system, ABAP editor, how things are working? Don't go for this code right now. We will discuss that part tomorrow. Tony, are you okay with this?
Yes, Raj.
Vaishnavi, Prasanna,
Yes.
Yes, clear.
Priyanshu, are you okay with this? Okay. So guys, this was just a overview session. Please go through it, do the revision, and tomorrow we will continue. Okay.